how do you claw back whatever time you can in your process, in your internal processes, so you can better serve and respond to your customers' needs. The lead time genie is out of the bottle. We're not getting that back in. So customers want things faster and faster. Didn't think it was possible to want it even faster after the pandemic, but they do. And so one of the things I see is, I'll walk through the office. I'll see somebody sending an email to a coworker, maybe in another office, maybe just in another department. And what are you working on? Oh, I'm just, reaching out to Gary to see if he can get me some information on this. And just walked down the hall and saw Gary was in a Zoom call with one of our client partners on a completely different project, and he's going to be in there for another 90 minutes. And then then Gary will respond back when he gets out a couple hours later, and the sender of the email, anyway, it could take a day or two to just pick up the phone, the intercom, or walk in. I think particularly with communication, it's pick up the phone. And we got a lot of people that just think that, if I just type it out and send it, but you don't realize you can get all the information you need and that person's perspective in just a couple of minutes if you have a live conversation. So that's one I'm seeing. I think just getting rid of the waste. I'm not a fan of death by meeting, but clearly we have to start meeting and talking on a more regular basis to make sure everybody's visible on the important dashboard indicators and projects or any updates. Anything that's waste is an old way of doing things. It just doesn't apply to us anymore. And maybe it did when we were, a third of the staff and a third of the revenue that we are now. But now we've got to get back to the things, we remember doing before, and we need to. Removing bottlenecks is another one. If I can automate something, if I can create a spreadsheet the community, my tribe has access to, and they're not lining up at the production manager's door or at my door or so it's let's get the information out real time. Let's make it easy for people. So, I know we're sort of swinging into communication, but those are the three things: the waste and the bottlenecks. And really, I want to be stingier with the time we spend on things. How do we figure out how to be more efficient? Yeah. So that's the biggest operational things I'm seeing that we need to get out of the way ourselves about.